Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. It's been a little while since I last played this game because we lost the save file about a year ago, whenever that was, and thus couldn't continue the Let's Play of the Dwarf of Death. We certainly died a lot. I know the last thing I basically did in that Let's Play was to deal with one of the Revenant things, which, yeah, was a fun experience. I had to sort of cheese that a little bit, but, you know, hopefully going forward we won't be cheesing quite so much. But we're also going to have to start over, because I don't have the save file, and this is just my attempt to sort of get myself back into that position. I can do it through streams, I can then just put them up as a random video set, and then possibly continue the Let's Play once I get to roughly the same point, which is about 2/3 up the tower, just before the fade. So, new game, Dragon Age Origins, we're off. There's a few graphics and a couple of tweaks to the game through modding. The extra dog slot is one of them, and most of the rest just texture mods and slight graphical upgrades. And I'm not 100% sure they're working, because I hadn't had a chance to test this, but, you know, we'll find out. Meanwhile, plot. In case you need it.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn
Alright,
into
I will
our
fix that
world.
later, but I should have subtitles up.
The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
The only problem, of course, with redoing things is I won't be a Dwarf Noble again. Which is a shame, because I like the Dwarf Noble in opening. I'll probably go for my actual favourite, though, but we'll see.
Until the Grey Wardens came.
All three of them,
Men
or
and
however many
women
of this.
from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed
Yep, all five of
everything
them.
to stem the tide of darkness.
Which I suppose is about right based on what we're going to do in the game.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
He won't, but everybody else might. We shall see how this goes. So, time to pick our origin intro type thing. So, we are going to be male, we are going to be an elf, and we are going to be a thief. Because I like to be able to open everything, and me being the thief makes more sense. We are not going to, however, be the Dalish, because I actually find the Dalish intro kind of boring. The mage one's interesting. I don't mind the mage ones. I'm just rubbish at playing mages, so I don't generally do that. And I feel it makes most sense to be a thief, at least in terms of how the game works. You can be a warrior, certainly, but, you know, I like to open things up and be a bit more sneaky about things. So we are going to be the City Elf, which is my favourite of the intros. It also means that I'm going to be using that unique brand of Chaos Good, which is going to be along the lines of, I will be totally good, 100% aligned with the forces of light and awesomeness, except when it comes to humans. Against humans, yeah, I might still be chaotic, but I'm probably going to have to put that good in inverted commas. But reasons, justifiable reasons. Justifiable reasons that we're going to never let go of throughout the whole of this run through.
Greetings.
Let's see if we can find a preset that doesn't exactly look terrible. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I mean, it's boring, but we might just go with that anyway. I don't spend too long just messing around with this bit. Yeah, it'll do. I'm not after too much here. It's only the main character. We don't need it to be good. However, we will, of course, be...
How do you do?
Damn, lost the spell. New weapon.
No, definitely not.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. Well, this is odd. My weapon is useless.
My weapon is useless. Therefore, we will go with it. And we will name ourselves... Shadow Tabris? Yeah, it could be. Shin Tabris. I suppose we could go to my usual elf standby and just call ourselves Nalo. Alright, we'll have a Shin from Dragon Age. And as we are a thief, we need cunning, we need dexterity, and we need constitution and strength less than that. We probably don't need magic, and willpower is useful, but not that useful. So we're going to up our dexterity to 18. We're going to put the remaining point into cunning, and those are the two stats we're going to mostly focus on. Alright, opening skills. So we shouldn't... combat training could be useful, actually. As elves, we get potion making for free. Let's take combat training for level 1, just to make sure we got that. Also, because we want to pick up a few things here. We will want to open all the chests, because that is clearly what we need. We will also take a dual weapon... I want to take dual weapon sweep, because the sweep is probably the best skill, at least initially. We'll take the sweep over training for the moment. I need much increased dexterity, and I need, obviously, the higher levels of combat training to get that far. Alright, we're going to play on normal because I suck at this game. Therefore, it is the only difficulty level to play this on. We'll also be utilizing the pause key far more often than you necessarily feel you need to.
Denerim, the largest city and capital of Ferelden. Long ago, the elves lived as slaves to humans, and though they've been free for many generations now, they are far from equals. Here they live in a walled-off community known as the Alienage, working as servants and laborers when they can. Despite these hardships, Denerim's elves are a strong people who take pride in their close community. This is the only world you've ever known. Until now.
Until today.
Wake up, cousin.
Today's going to
Why
be
are
a
you still
good
in
day.
It's your big day. Yes, your father and I figured you deserved it. You do remember what today is, don't you?
Yes, it's my wedding. According to your breakfast schedule before noonday. As I say, I'm playing this absolutely lawful good, except to humans. That is my one thing. Someone's wedding? My wedding.
Double
And
wedding.
part of that is not being
You're
mean
getting
to our
married,
cousin.
And so is Saurus. That's
Also, I should
what
be a
came
redhead.
to tell you. Your bride, Nessiara,
I guess I am, kind of.
she's here early.
Well, it's great, sooner the better.
I know. You're so lucky. All right, I'll stop tormenting you. I should go talk to the other bridesmaids
Also,
and find my
what's
dress.
happened with
Oh,
that?
Saurus said that he'll be waiting for you outside.
Everything
So
is always
move
that
it.
long, or is that just me noticing something for the first time ever? Alright, well, goodness is I can, from here, go and sort some things out. So, Vertical sync. Where's the thing? It's Shadow. Let's kill him for the cookies. Well, you could kill me for the cookies. This is definitely something you could do. There we are, subtitles. And ambient dialogue. Turn that on. We don't necessarily need the tutorials on, though I'll probably have them on anyway for the start of it. And we will have pause from start of combat on, just because that makes things, generally speaking, a little easier. Meanwhile... Alright, why is the game paused itself? Hold on. Let's disable tutorials. I'm sure space was supposed to be by default the pause button. Hold on. Yeah, pause is space.
On it.
Oh, it's going to force me to do tutorials. Alright, hold on. Yeah, they're off now. Alright. Well, now I know what it was trying to make me do. We will take all of this, including our wedding photo, wedding stuff, and we will have a chat with Syrian.
Good morning, my son. It's your big day. Oh, I wish your mother could have been here.
Me too, Father. Well, what should I be doing?
All right, time for you to go find Soris. The sooner this wedding starts, the less chance you two have to escape.
Oh, I didn't escape. Alright. Thank you, Father.
Oh, one last thing before you go, son. Your martial training, the swordplay, knives, and whatever else your mother trains you in, best not to mention it to your betrothed.
I take it you didn't say anything.
Well, it's not exactly something that would have made it easy to find a match for you. We don't want to seem like troublemakers after all. Adaya made that mistake.
The humans who killed her made a bigger one.
Our world is full of so many injustices.
Kill all
Take this.
humans.
Your mother would have wanted you to have it. It's the very least I can
As I
do.
say, Onion, I am playing this entirely lawful good with the
Go
subtext,
on, then.
kill all
You still have some
humans.
things to do, and Soris is no doubt waiting for you.
But we'll see how far lawful good gets us. There we go. I don't think there's anything actually too much in here in terms of loot. This is one of the loot light prologues. I think that's just the scooter outside that's causing my dog to go mad. Let's have a chat with these people.
Was a woman, she lived in the sea. I didn't love her, but I think she loved me. I brought her diamonds,
Hey, Kairo's lurking.
rubies, silver and gold. But all she wanted was to be saved from the cold. She begged me to catch her, convinced me I should. I promised her a house, all gray stone and wood. We made love in the sea.
Lawful good,
We
with
made
the
love
exception
on
that we will
shore.
kill all
I was
humans. I
just
mean,
there
strictly speaking, we're
complaining,
chaotic
but
good,
she
but you
wanted
know.
more. But there's one small problem, you see. I can't grant her wish. My wife gets suspicious when I come home smelling like fish.
Hooray! Let's speak to the drunken elf.
Good afternoon, my friend. What's a good word?
Celebrating.
Wedding, isn't it?
Hooray! Woohoo!
Yep, hooray!
Yeah!
Awkward. Their conversation ends. Alright. Just head back over to here. There's a few bits and pieces we can do from memory, but we will not worry about too many of them. Hello, kitty.
The place is locked up tight.
Let's have a chat with these.
Many blessings, young one. We hope to stay for the celebration, but we must be off.
Where are you going?
The Ostagar ruins. The army camp there is calling for laborers.
We wanted to look for work in High Ever.
But that's just not possible.
You can stay at our place for a while.
All three of us in one room with you, your father, and your new wife. Are you crazy?
Yes.
What my husband means is, you're very generous, but we don't need charity to solve our problems.
Fine, have a Friday off on the road. Good luck to you.
Many thanks. Again, blessings on your day.
Wait. Can I talk to you a moment?
Of course.
I apologize for my parents. They're too proud to accept help, much less ask for it. My parents will labor in the army camp, and they'll expect me to do the same, but I don't like the idea of being surrounded by human soldiers who haven't seen a woman in months. Of course, but I can't imagine anyone here has much to spare. We'd need another 3 silvers to make it to High Ever.
Do I have
just
3 silvers?
to handle the parents. My parents will labor in the army camp,
Ooh.
and they'll expect me to do the same, but that's just dream talk. Nobody has that much money, and if they did, why would they give it to us? I don't have much hope. Well,
I'll see if I can...
hoping.
Getting 10 silvers. I think there's a way to do it, but... Oh, can I remember how to do this? There is a way.
You're lucky you made such a good
Soros
match.
is getting married? That's good. He needs a woman to look after him.
Let's head into here. I say, we're being lawful good to the elves.
What are you doing here? You should be getting ready for your wedding. What are you wasting those moments in here for? Shoo!
Hey, I might want to buy something. Oh, well, fair enough then. We will, however, read the books and gain some experience points. 50 experience points. So we're now...
Let's get started.
We're close to level 1. We should also actually go and set up the quest of the... Well, actually, this isn't the quest, really. But Elven Heroes.
I'm the Puppet King. I have a million knights.
I'm King Merrick.
Huh?
Wham, you're dead.
No fair. He stopped me.
Yes, I did. What did you play?
Heroes and humans. She made it up.
We each choose someone from the Elder Stories and do furious battles. I always win.
That's because you cheat.
Well, play as elves.
Do you know any stories about elven heroes?
You do?
Let's see. We shall go for the story of Taphos, the sneaky elven bandit.
Did Taphos steal from the humans?
So from the rich and gave to the poor.
Did Tathus ever get caught?
Hooray!
There we
I'm
go.
gonna be Taphos.
The noble story of Taphos.
I'm Taphos. I'll steal all your money from my family.
You can't. I'm a giant dragon, and I ate my gold.
What? Taphos can beat a dragon. We'll prove that later. Not that we are Taphos, of course. I should have named myself Taphos. That would have been the way to do things. All right. Let's speak to you.
Congratulations on the big day. Have you seen Soros?
Looking for him myself.
Well, if you see him, ask him to come by and say hello, will you?
Of course. Now, where are we? The alienage tree. We can get some things.
I still don't see it.
There we
Whenever
go.
I look, I just see the mother.
The mother? Well, it's the lucky groom himself. Hello, dear.
Hello.
Now, love, he probably doesn't remember us.
Oh, of course. I'm Dilwen, and this is Gethon. We were friends of your mother's. We haven't seen much of you since... well...
What can you tell me about my mother?
Your father still doesn't speak of her, does he?
Adaya was beautiful, and full of life, and a bit wild.
She wanted you more than anything. It's sad she never got to see you all grown up.
We just wanted to see you today and express our good wishes. It means the world to us to see you happy.
We've saved a bit of money for this day. We'd like you to have it. To help start your new life.
I'm on it, thank you.
Make her bless you.
Yeah, we pick up 15 silver. There we go, that's what we needed.
I'll be right back, Father.
Be quick. We've got packing to do.
So, any news?
10 silvers.
Where did you get this much money? Never mind. I'm sure not talking you out of this. Thank you. Thank you so much. You saved my family. I love you. Now I just have to handle the parents.
There we go. We've done a thing. Next, we will continue our lawful good acts by forcing somebody to get married. There's Soros.
Well, if it isn't my lucky cousin. Care to celebrate the end of our independence together?
Don't worry, Soros, it'll be
That's
fine.
easy for you to say. Apparently, your bride's a dream come true.
She was.
Mine sounds like a dying mouse. Great. I'll spend the next 50 years with a nice girl who hides grain away for the winter.
Hey, grain's
Let's
important.
go introduce you to your dreamy betrothed before you say I do.
However, I think we also have to do a thing here. Let's speak to you two.
So you landed yourself a pretty little prize, did you? Excuse me if I don't congratulate you.
No problem, I'm happy enough for both of us.
Of course you're happy. Your father has the money to get you a great match. Meanwhile, what did I get? A fat old man who smells like the docks and wouldn't know what to do with a woman even if he was sober.
Oh, life's like that sometimes.
Don't give me your pitiful reassurances. Spoiled brat.
Hello, elf child.
You're gonna be late for your own wedding.
Don't worry, what's that about me?
What if you're wrong? How terrible that would be. The groom is supposed to be handsome and caring, and definitely not late. Only humans don't care about being respectful.
Did you hear that?
Father said it this morning when my brothers didn't want to get out of bed. He said they were acting like lazy humans.
I was right to scold them.
Yes, they're pretty lazy.
There we go. Much happy to speak to the... Oh, we'll speak to you.
My lord, can you spare a coin for a man down on his luck?
Tell me a story.
I worked on the docks, living day to day, never knowing if my family would go hungry. The humans always left us the dangerous work, in the high beams of the warehouses or in the water. I was rigged up, cleaning the side of a ship, when it drifted against another, and my legs were crushed between.
They're in the crushed. It's terrible.
The human foreman had me hauled out and dumped in an alley. My sons didn't find me until day's end.
This is why we kill
I live
all the
on
humans.
The charity of those who don't even have enough for themselves. May the Maker's eyes look down with love on your day.
I'm sure they will. Alright, let's go and get ourselves married then. Actually, who do I need to speak to at this point? Oh, there we go.
Let go of me! Stop, please!
It's a party, isn't it? Grab a whore and have a good time. Savor the hunt, boys. Take this little elven wench here. So young and vulnerable.
Touch me and I'll gut you, you pig!
Please, my lord. We're celebrating weddings here.
Silence, worm!
I know what you're thinking, but maybe we shouldn't get involved.
Objection noted. Now get out of my way.
But let's try to be diplomatic, shall we?
What's this? The two grooms come to welcome me personally.
You leave it once.
You hear that, Vaughn?
Do you have any idea who I am?
Yep. And now we don't care.
Are you insane? This is Varn Orion, the Arl of Denerim's son.
What? Oh, Maker.
Then just imagine what we'll do to you two.
You've a lot of nerve, knife ears. This'll go badly for you.
Oh, I really messed up this time.
Nah, I don't think
It'll be
so.
all right. He won't tell anyone an elven woman took him down.
I hope so. I should get cleaned up.
Is everybody else all right?
I think we're just shaken. What was that about?
Looks like the Jarl's son started drinking too early. Well, let's not let this ruin the day. This is Valora, my betrothed.
I am lucky to finally see you with my own eyes.
I'm sure the two of you have a lot to discuss.
Well, here we are. Are you nervous?
Let's leave them to prepare, Soris.
I'm speechless. I hope I'm worthy of your affection. Uneventful, thankfully. The trade caravan we accompanied had little of value. I think that kept the bandits away.
How do you feel about moving to dinner?
It was hard to leave Highever, but your father's matchmaker spoke highly of you, and rightfully so. Denerim itself seems friendlier than Highever.
Based on that?
Perhaps because it's so large that humans take less notice of us.
Things can only get better.
Being here with you, I feel the same. I'm looking forward to seeing how life unfolds.
Come on, cousin. We should let them get ready.
We'll see you two in a bit. Don't disappear on us.
Or we'll hunt you down.
Yay!
Don't look now, but we have another problem.
Also, I also should have equipped my stuff there.
Another human just walked in. Could be one of Vaughn's or just a random troublemaker.
Let's kill this human as well.
Either way, we need to move him along before someone does something stupid.
Yes, like me.
You really scare me sometimes. You know that?
Alright, let's just scare him then. I don't know. Yours would heal as if we couldn't take him. Also, I have a lot of random stuff here. Well, if nothing else, I'm going to have... I don't know why I've got all this stuff, actually. Huh. I have a feeling I have some mods on I shouldn't have. Okay. Fine. Alright, I might have to do something about this and just, you know, use this for money going forward. I'm fairly certain the only things I should have is that and somewhere my wedding clothes. Which for some reason has bugged out. Alright, let's speak to you.
Good day. I understand congratulations are in order for your impending wedding.
Thanks, so please go.
What manner of unpleasantness might you be referring to? I'm sorry, but I have no intention of leaving.
Once more politely, please leave.
And I refuse yet again. Now what?
Are you seriously looking for a fight?
Surely it does not escape your notice that I am both armed and armored. Any fight between us would be rather one-sided.
All the more reason for you to go.
I have no intention of leaving, unless you intend to force me to do so.
Try not to die. I'll run for help.
No need. I am not here to fight you. Still, I find such bravery most impressive. Do you not agree, Valendrian?
Yes, it's stupid.
I would say the world has far more use of those who know how to stay their blades. It is good to see you again, my old friend. It has been far too long.
You know this human elder?
May I present Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden. They are a great order of warriors, child, sworn to protect our world from the darkspawn. But my question remains unanswered. Why are you here, Duncan?
The worst has happened. A blight has begun. King Cailan summons the Grey Wardens to Ostagar to fight the darkspawn horde alongside his
Especially
armies.
important that we didn't let those
Yes,
go to Ostagar.
I had heard the news. Still, this is an awkward time. There is to be a wedding. Two, in fact.
So I see. By all means, attend to your ceremonies. My concerns can wait for now.
Very well. Children, treat Duncan as my guest. And for the Maker's sake, take your places.
Very well.
Please, do not let me interrupt further. We shall speak more later.
We might well speak later. But for now, to the here. And now we're going to begin our lawful good massacre.
Run off.
No, I'm here. Fellow groom in tow.
Good. I'm so pleased to finally do this.
Looks like everyone's ready. Perhaps it won't be so tragic after all.
What a thing to say in front of
Friends
your
and
wife.
family, today we celebrate not only this joining, but also our bonds of kin and kind. We are a free people. But that was not always so. Andraste, the Maker's prophet, freed us from the bonds of slavery. As our community grows, remember that our strength lies in commitment to tradition and to each other.
Thank you, Valandrian. Now let us begin. In the name of the Maker who brought us this world, and in whose name we say the chant of light, Milord, this is an unexpected surprise.
Sorry to interrupt, Mother, but I'm having a party, and we're dreadfully short of female guests.
Milord, this is a wedding!
If you want to dress up your pets and have tea parties, that's your business. But don't pretend this is a proper wedding. Now, we're here for a good time, aren't we, boys?
Just a good time with the ladies, that's all.
Let's take those two. The one in the tight dress and... Where's the bitch that bottled me?
Over here, Lord Vaughn!
Let me go, you stuffed shirt son of a...
Oh, I'll enjoy taming her. And see the pretty bride.
What do we do?
Sorry, they're taking Shani.
Ah, yes. The uppity runt that thinks he's worthy of speaking to me. Don't worry. I'll return whatever's left in time for the honeymoon.
I'll kill you.
I live in fear.
You will live in fear.
Back to the palace, boys.
I mean, he's definitely going to be scared of that. I went down in one hit.
Can you hear me, cousin? Are you all right?
Operation Kill All Humans begins.
Vaughn took Shiani, Nessiara, Valora, and the rest of the women in the wedding party back to the palace. The Elder is talking to Duncan, that Grey Warden. Everyone is getting upset. Me neither. We should see if we can help. They're by the tree.
I believe it is time to kill the humans.
You go get those girls. I'm behind you.
We got a drunk person helping us. It'll
All
be
of you,
perfect.
listen. I know you are upset, and with good reason. But there is nothing we can do right now.
There is everything we
He's
can do right now.
Running after them will just make matters worse.
That's why I'm running after
So
them.
we do nothing. They took my sister.
You talk like he hasn't got away with it before.
Normally I'd counsel patience. Unfortunately, stories about the Arl's son and his appetites are most disturbing.
What kind of stories?
Last year, the blacksmith's daughter worked as a chambermaid at the Arl's palace. Local children found her washed up under the dock. She'd been... well, Vaughn had his way with her.
The servants all said that Vaughn had his men bring her to his chambers.
When he was done with the girl, she was killed and disposed of. The garrison said she died later, but we all knew better.
Vaughn has never been so bold. But with Arl Urian away, who knows what he thinks he can get away with?
Does anything? He's dead.
I'm with you on that.
Please, both of you. The focus must be on saving these poor women, not on revenge.
But what can we do? We're talking about the Arl's palace. Even with the Arl and his knights gone, it'll be guarded.
Elder, may I offer a suggestion? I work inside the palace. I could sneak one, perhaps two others in through the servants' entrance. Nobody will notice an extra pair of elves looking around.
I want to kill all humans. Alright, let's see.
If anyone can get in and out alive, it's you.
I hate to say it, but it's true. Your mother taught you well. You could do this with Soros's help.
For that, you will need weapons.
I have
Allow
weapons,
me to
apparently.
offer you my own longsword and bow. A man should be able to defend his loved ones properly.
I don't want to say thank you. Surely Doug can give help. They need
I
leave
fear
him.
I cannot. Trust me when I say my intervention would cause you more trouble than it would solve.
Then your path is set. I pray
We have
the
to be
Maker
somewhat
looks
respectful to Duncan. We can't just say
They're
kill all
all
humans. What he
insane.
said.
The guards will burn our homes down around us.
Enough, Elva. You had your say. They shall try. For their own honor and the honor of the women, we must trust in the Maker.
I'll make sure the way is clear. When you're ready, meet me at the alienage gate.
Okay. Then let us go for this. Actually, let's have a look through what equipment we actually got here. So we do have the Grey Warden dagger, but we also have this, which we really shouldn't have at this point in the game, because that is really good. We also have a proper longsword as well, although that was only a tier 1. We really shouldn't have that by this point in the game. Alright, well, Soris, we'll give you the crossbow. And we'll give you the sword as well, just to make sure you've got something in case that happens. Right, armored then. We do have random bits of armor. So you can wear that. Jeez, the amount of stuff we've got here for no discernible reason. Alright, we'll just go with that. Onwards. We're going to go in peacefully. We're going to go in quiet.
You made it. I sent word ahead to get the servants' entrance unlocked. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Put away those weapons and follow closely.
Yes, put away those
Try
weapons.
to look natural.
Looking natural. Got it. Weapons put away.